Good morning and welcome back. The time on the clock is 8:19 and there is a rise in a parenting trend with couples who are no longer together. It's called co-parenting and it actually requires more than you think to master it. Joining us is Kim Minch, the founder of the Real Life Parent Guide. Good morning to you, Kim.
Good morning, Cleo. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Let's start off with the real definition of co-parenting, what exactly it is and why we're actually seeing a huge rise in it across the country, especially here in North Texas.
Sure. Well, as you can imagine, co-parenting is two or sometimes more than two people who are parenting a child or children together, and that may not be under the same roof. And I think there's a reason for that uptake. Of course, divorce rates have gone up over the last couple of decades for sure, but families are diverse now and they look different. And co-parenting can even include grandparents at times. So it's anyone who's really actively involved in the raising of a child is a co-parent.
And Kim, I think we should mention, I feel like co-parenting is a lot more than just the kids are with dad one weekend of the month, right? This is really,
Sure.
this is really a hands-on approach. What are some of the biggest challenges that parents face in co-parenting successfully?
Number one, communication, right?
Yeah.
Making sure that they're communicating on a regular basis, communicating in a way that is helpful and productive to the kids in their lives, putting the needs of those kids and the raising of those kids ahead of any maybe past wounds or hurts that were in their relationship, which takes an emotionally healthy and mature parent set there to make that happen.
Kim, how can parents create a stable environment? What are your suggestions? I have a friend whose child spends 4 days with dad, 4 days with her, and I often wonder, where's the stability in that movement?
Yeah. Consistency is key. If kids are going back and forth, I had one of my oldest son went back and forth, and when at all possible, to have routines be consistent, bedtime be consistent, screen time be consistent, really, really important. There are actually apps available now for parents to use in co-parenting where they can keep mutual calendars together. So it just perhaps provides a more cohesive environment for kids. Stability is key, and those routines and expectations and those time limits on things like, free time and screen time, that's really important to keep that as consistent as possible.
Yeah, that mutual calendar seems like a great idea as well. What advice would you give to co-parents who are maybe struggling with some emotional baggage?
For sure, and this happens all the time, right? This is very normal when people end a relationship but still need to co-parent. It's important for you to acknowledge your feelings, but not to do so in front of your children, to very much keep the communication between your co-parent at a mature level that holds the kids to, like at the center of it, because your children feel not only your words, but your energy. So if you're feeling like you need to vent or whatever, it is certainly not in front of the kids. Get a professional, find someone to help you work through those feelings that you're having that are justified.
Right. Get a professional. Kim, how can people reach out to you? You're the professional.
They can go to my website at reallifeparentguide.com.
All right, Kim, such a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Cleo.
Yeah, good.